friends, welcome back to the channel. Janie here, and today I wanted to bring you guys all on a walk because, as many of you know, I have been battling injuries all the last couple of years, and I wanted to just have a chat with you guys. And as many of you who follow me know, I have been battling off and on a bunch of knee injuries, IT band injuries, cysts, plantar warts, whatever. And so I haven't been able to post as much as I've wanted. But recently I've just decided that during this time of injury recovery, I do want to keep recording and posting things. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. All that fun stuff. So, quick injury update. For a long time I was battling a right knee injury of what's called runner's knee. So it's an overuse injury. And just as that seemed to be getting to a point where it wasn't injured and I could run on it well, my left IT band decided to become a problem and become the drama. And so that's been going on for a few months that I finally got in to get an MRI done to see what the underlying issue could possibly be. And so yeah. Now, recently I've been doing a lot of thinking that this channel, yes, it's running and hiking, and I have been reflecting on that and what hiking and running has taught me over the years, and how that all the strategies and mindset stuff also applies to injury recovery, because like hiking or running, it's not always easy with injury recovery. So that's just kind of what I want to talk about today, and how those skills that I got for running, from distance running and hiking, can apply to the injury recovery side of things. So the first lesson that hiking and running have taught me are to be flexible and adaptable. Like, for example, like, as we all know, hiking and running aren't perfect. Many times we run into a trail closure, or come on girls, or like, let's say it starts raining. A lot of times in those kind of situations, I have adapted, and if it's raining, throw on my rain gear. If the trail's closed, find a different trail nearby, or drive up the road, just find a different one, or whatever. And so, like, and that kind of applies to this recovery aspect of my life at the moment, is that, come on girls, over here. Sorry about that. But like I was saying, so as of right now, my trail, aka running and hiking, are closed. And so I've had to adapt and really lean into swimming and biking, bunch of mobility with like Pilates and yoga, just because I don't want to lose too much fitness or feel like when I get back to running, I'm starting from absolute ground zero. And I've even noticed that with everything that I've been doing, there are areas in my fitness that I feel like are becoming stronger. So that's kind of exciting to see and feel. So the next lesson that I have learned during this is, or like, not really lesson, but thing I've been thinking about is preparation and gear. As hikers and runners, we know that we always have to make sure that we're prepared for whatever may happen on trail, on the run, whatever. And that applies the same for cross training or even local walks like I am on now. Like, for example, when I go to the gym for a swim, I have to make sure that I have my swimsuit, my cap, my goggles, my pole buoy, a kickboard, my snorkel, my fins. I have to make sure that I have all my equipment and all that fun stuff, and make sure that I have all the stuff I'm gonna wear to work afterwards, just all of that. And I like to do that the night before. And it's the same with like biking. Gotta make sure you have the bike. And then you also have your helmet, gloves, you're wearing the appropriate attire, appropriate shoes, you know the trail, you have bike repair stuff, first aid kits, all of that stuff. And then for like walks like we're on today, you need to make sure you know where you're going, traffic patterns, all that fun stuff, to make sure you bring the appropriate gear. Another thing that running and hiking have taught me is the mental side of things, and being able to keep going even when it's hard. And I know for me, I don't know if it's anybody else experiences this, but not being able to do something, even the backup something, i.e. for me hiking, and the primary thing running, that really helps with my mental health and feeling good. And when I'm stressed, to run like helps me think through things, or even on a good day, just whatever. And not being able to do that is really, really hard. And so then I stress. And so reflecting on that aspect, the mental piece, has really helped me think about how can I stay motivated now while I am injured and trying to get back to running pain-free. Because honestly, I've been running with some kind of pain for the last like 3-4 years, whether it's my knee or my IT band or my foot or whatever. And like this time around with my IT band, I have like taken getting myself to the point where I can run healthy pretty seriously. So I've been doing like Pilates and yoga and mobility stuff and swimming and biking. I have been hitting the cross training and hip and core strengthening fairly seriously, and the nutrition side of things, because usually when I'm at these stages where I can't run for whatever reason, my nutrition really falls short. So I have really been focusing on that, and just like things that I can do to help with staying motivated during this time. So that is really all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed coming on my walk and talking about how the skills we learn through running and hiking can apply to the time of recovery and all that fun stuff. And so yeah, I'll see you guys next time, and I hope you guys keep running for joy.